Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Football Chatbox. My name is Ryan from the game, from the Football Chatbox. Welcome to the Game Week 5 deadline stream. My bad. How is everyone doing? Bucky, welcome. How are you doing? How are things going? Let me know in the comments as well. For those of you who are new, welcome. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get straight into the Game Week 5 deadline stream. Bucky, Rohan, welcome, and let's get started, shall we? So, currently, what you see on screen is my current team. I'm looking to roll the transfer at the moment, no changes. Um, the only question I have is between Isak and Havertz on who do I start. I'm wondering whether I should punt on the Isak, whether he will start or not, kind of situation. But that's the only thing that I'm having at the moment in terms of what do I want to do in terms of moves. But yeah, that's basically me for this week. Um, Rohan says hi Ryan. Bucky says hi Ryan. Bad game week for me. Only 50. You got 53 points. That is good. I got like 41 points, and I also sold Rashford and Nkunku for a hit, which led to me losing 14 points. I think 53 points is pretty good, to be honest. 94th in the league, I'll bring that up. This is Bucky's team. Rohan says playing free hit. Yes, Rohan, send your draft on X, Rohan. I saw your tweet. Can you send? If you send me your draft, I can bring your draft up the free hit. I'm looking forward to seeing what your free hit draft is. And Joseph, morning, Joseph. How are you doing? Odds on Pedro starting. Do you think? We got very vague comments in the press conferences, didn't we, with regards to Joe Pedro? What time is the game? Tomorrow, no? At this point, it's 50-50. You could probably start him and see. But yeah, who do you have? Who else do you have, Joseph? Do you have anyone else in your team that could start instead? And Abich, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome. This is Bucky's team, 53 points. What's the play, Bucky? What are you doing this week? What moves are you making? Team still overall looks pretty decent. Although I think you are very close to wildcarding as well, most likely. I can't wait for the deadline to pass, and I want to go and hit that wildcard button. Well, I won't be. Yeah, I'll probably hit that wildcard button. I could also hit the wildcard button later, but to be honest, whichever. Maybe I can contribute toward the price rises and hit the wildcard button later, and just make moves and try and gain some price rises, or influence the transfer market by not pressing the wildcard button straight away. But yeah, wildcarding game week 6, it's happening. I can't wait to get rid of this team that I have and replace them. G, welcome. FPL Freddy, welcome. I don't know, what are your suggestions? Bucky's suggestions. How many transfers do you have, Bucky? How many free transfers do you have? Can you let me know? So you could Konsa, Pedro Porro. Would you start Guardiola? Probably. I don't know. Maybe you could actually start Guardiola. So Konsa and Pedro Porro you will start. Could I also start Greaves as well, to be honest, against Southampton. Munoz against United. These four in midfield will start. You could play a 3. Yeah. Brighton against Forest, no? If you play a 3-4-3, right? You can play a 3-4-3. You can decide between starting Greaves. So I would assume you'd bench Munoz and maybe you bench Guardiola, probably, or you even start Guardiola. You've played these four midfielders. The question is, do you start Joe Pedro as well? I don't know if Joe Pedro will start or not, but it's worth a punt, I guess. Okay. I don't know if I would make any free transfer. I mean, you could. How much money do you have in the bank? You could try and get Watkins in. That's one possibility. You could do Isak to Watkins if you wanted to. You're 0.8 in the bank. I think you should be able to get Watkins. If you wanted to do that move. Otherwise, you can just roll the transfer, to be honest. And play like a 3-4-3 formation. Start Joe Pedro as well and see what happens. And if Joe Pedro doesn't start, then maybe a Guardiola or a Munoz or even a Graves, depends on who you start in your backline. They come on. Is what I'm thinking. Torn between Joao Pedro or Ahmad. Ooh. I would probably at this moment play Ahmad because at least I know he will more likely start than Joe Pedro, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's a very close call. I might just play Ahmad potentially. Close call though, Joseph. I think I might lean towards Ahmad. Updates on DCL and Joe Pedro. We barely got any proper updates from both managers on DCL and Joe Pedro. So it's a very 50-50 call. You kind of have to like take a slight gamble on it. Like you will have to go with your gut in terms of those two. Maybe you could like start them, and if they don't play at all, then they don't play at all. Like DCL, who else is going to play? Beto, right, for Everton? You could take a punt on both and start them. And if they don't start, then yeah, maybe you hope that they don't play at all. Shad FPL draft on X. I'll bring Rohan's free hit draft. Trent captaincy for Ruhil. Ooh, very interesting. I don't mind that. Could you help me to check out my team? 88 in the league. Okay, I'll bring yours up as well. This is G's team. And I've got 3 free transfers. No idea who to transfer yet. Okay, let's have a look. And then Rohan's free hit draft. This is Rohan's free hit draft. Kelleher in goal. Yes, because Allison is not available. Fair point. That's not too bad. Beltman, Luka Dean, Trent, Luis Diaz. Oh, wait. This is a very interesting free hit draft. Why Saka? And why no Salah? Ruhil. Very interesting free hit draft that you captain Saka against City. Palmer, Son, Luis Diaz, Welbeck, Solanke, and Watkins. Don't mind those front line actually. That's pretty decent. Captain Salah? Yeah, I would captain Salah. I'm going to captain Salah myself. You don't have Salah. For anyone who doesn't have Salah, I think Watkins is also a very nice captaincy option. If you guys didn't want to captain Haaland, that is. Shubharan, welcome. Do we expect any Isak news? Very unlikely. And even if you see, like, even if we get leaks, I cannot guarantee to you how accurate those leaks will be because Newcastle leaks last season were just very, very bad in terms of like accuracy. Like people were just putting news out for the sake of getting clicks and whatnot and followers, and it was not right at all. So be careful with what you see today in terms of leaks for Newcastle because there is no guarantee that those are accurate at all unless we get it from reputable sources that we know tend to get information. But yeah. Joseph says, cheers, right? No worries. Arvind, welcome. Robertson or Van Dijk? Robertson is what I would probably go for. Slightly more attacking than Van Dijk. But Van Dijk could get set piece goal, but like still I would wait, are you asking for a transfer in or what's the case? Or like would transfer in? Maybe you could go Van Dijk to be honest, because like Robertson tends to get like subbed off and whatnot. And whenever Liverpool keep a clean sheet and if the fullbacks get subbed off early, like Van Dijk and Konate have a higher chance of getting bonus points over Robertson. So maybe you could actually go Van Dijk in that specific case. But yeah, Robertson does have more attacking threat. That's one thing I would say. Isak for Watkins. Yeah, I don't mind Isak for Watkins, Boki. If you wanted to do that, cap will be Watkins. Nice. The captain is Watkins. Ooh, okay. Interesting. They're going for Saka in there for the hoping that Arsenal will win against City, kind of. Fair enough. I am not against that. Got to support the team as well, I guess. Isak or Pedro, who more likely to start? Uh, hmm, maybe Pedro. Honestly, I probably Pedro more likely to start potentially is what I'm thinking. He has like an extra day as well, like so probably Pedro. Mr. Tendai, welcome. Trent captain, don't have Salah or Watkins. Actually, I don't mind that. I don't mind it too much. Do you have Haaland? I don't mind captaining Haaland as well, to be honest. I'm like really don't mind captaining Haaland as well. And Ivaner, welcome. How are you doing as well? Should I play Southampton defense for this game week? Can you see clean sheet there? No. No. Don't play Southampton defense. I think Freddie will also tell you don't play Southampton defense. Very unlikely for clean sheet. Ivaner says 70th in the league. Oh yeah, 70th in the league. This is G's team. G has 3 free transfers. Let me bring Ivaner's team as well, which is this one. G has Henderson, Trent, Gabriel, 15 pointer with 6 Konsa, Smithrow, Bruno, Jota, Eze, Rogers, Isak, Haaland. Pedro Porro on the bench. What's the play? G, what are you thinking of doing? You said 3 free transfers, right? What exactly are you going to do? Like in terms of starting, let's say Pedro Porro starts instead of Gabriel. I mean, you could even start Gabriel, to be honest. You could just keep this team the way it is. If you really wanted, maybe Isak to Watkins is what I would tell you as well for 1 free transfer. How much money in the bank? 1.2. Okay, you have the money as well. You could do Isak to Watkins if you wanted to. That's basically it. I wouldn't suggest anything else, to be honest. Like it's not possible to get to Haaland to get to Salah for one. And the easiest move would be Isak to Watkins and just roll the other 2 free transfers. Maybe try to fit both Salah and Haaland in. That would require selling Bruno Fernandes and downgrading a Porro or a Trent, or downgrading Isak to a Jamie Vardy. That would do you would have to do Isak to Jamie Vardy and Bruno Fernandes to Salah potentially. That's the only way I kind of think that would work. You might have to check and see if that is possible that way. Let me know. Check and see if you can do something like that. Like Isak to Vardy and Bruno Fernandes to Salah. See if that is possible, maybe, potentially. Back after 2 game weeks. Roku, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Eliza saying hello. Welcome, Eliza. How are you going? Gordon to Embuemo. Yes, I actually don't mind that if you wanted to do it, to be honest. But I don't mind playing Gordon this week. But if he's going to be playing striker, honestly, even Boomer against Spurs won't be a bad option. You could keep Gordon. It's not the worst fixture for Gordon as well. Like similar difficulty for Boomer as well, potentially. I mean, you could just start Gordon. That's not too bad of a situation. But if you want to do it as well, I am not stopping you from doing that move. Garnacho to Luis Diaz. Ooh. Yeah, probably. I can't really see Garnacho starting, but I can always see Garnacho coming off the bench and scoring. That's the only thing I would say. But I don't mind Garnacho to Luis Diaz, but yeah. 85th in the mini league. Thoughts on my past 2 game weeks. I'll bring yours up as well. So 70th in the mini league for Ivaner, which I think I have up here. And then Roku is 85th in the mini league. Was there anyone else that I was supposed to bring up? No, not really. Sounds good. I think Isak to Watkins. Yeah, you could do Isak to Watkins as well. I might also do Isak to Vardy, but don't trust Howe. I don't trust Eddie Howe as well, to be honest. I'm just starting Isak just because I have a backup plan of Kai Havertz if something goes wrong. I could actually just start Kai Havertz, to be honest, over Isak, even if it's against City. Maybe I should just do that, to be honest. At least I know Kai Havertz is going to get like at least close to 90 minutes. I should probably do that, shouldn't I? Start like Kai Havertz over Isak. I might do that closer to the end of the stream. I want to sell Gordon because Isak isn't playing. Yep, fair enough. Made one free transfer, Guardiola to Porro and Trent captain this game week. Oh, okay. I'll bring your team up. Can fit both Haaland and Salah if I downgrade Jota. You can fit both Haaland and Salah if you downgrade Jota. Jota to who? What price range are we talking, G? What price range? SJ, welcome. How are you doing? Can you help me? I'm in the mud. All right, let me bring your team up. Can we do predictor scorelines? I will. Let me just have a look at the two teams, Ivaners and Roku's, and then we'll do some predicted scorelines as well. All right, let's start with Ivaner. Ivaner on 60 points. I mean, I don't say this is in the mud. 60 points is a pretty good week. Henderson, yeah, actually at 1.2 million as well. That's not too bad. Guardiola, Saliba, Robinson, Saka, Smith-Rowe, Bruno, Rogers, Andreas, Zach, Haaland, Pedro Porro on the bench. So you probably start Pedro Porro this week. Maybe over Andreas Pereira. Over Guardiola. Put it for Robinson. Would start both Guardiola and Saliba as well, to be honest. And Porro. Cells 9-pointer. Ooh, I would probably. That's unlucky. I would start Cells this week actually against Brighton potentially. I mean Henderson. I don't know. Palace defense haven't looked great. I don't mind starting Cells as well. So you have a significant lack of Liverpool and yeah, mainly Liverpool assets for this week. How much money? 0.7 in the bank. Okay, here are a few things you could do. How many transfers do you have? You said Ivan, you said you had one free transfer, right? You said you had one free transfer, or is it like do you have more than one free transfer? Thinking about taking out Guardiola. To who exactly? Robertson? Can we get early team news for Chelsea? Maybe, but like Chelsea team news doesn't tend to leak. But maybe we might. I can't guarantee. But in past, we never really got early team news for Chelsea. We'll see. Maybe we might get something, but yeah, very unlikely. Means I have to transfer Bruno, Isak, and Jota. Do you really want to do that? Is what I'm thinking. Like 3 free transfers. Let's say even if you're wildcarding next week, like the ability to have at least 1 or 2 free transfers more after wildcarding could also be useful. Who would you bring in? So you're just bringing in Salah. Who are the other 2 players you're bringing in, G, to make those moves? Because Bruno and Jota are still pretty good options this week. Last game week was very good. That's pretty good, SJ. That's a good. I mean, having a good week when everyone else is having like a tough week is a good boost, to be honest. Jamie, welcome. How are you doing, Jamie? Joe Pedro and Luka Dean or Vardy and Konsa on a wildcard game week 5. Joe Pedro and Luka Dean or Vardy and Konsa. At this point, I would go Vardy and Konsa because Joe Pedro and Luka D. I mean, Joe Pedro is so much uncertainty, and Brighton's fixtures are about to turn slightly worse. Konsa. You really want to go Konsa, or can you go someone else? Because Aston Villa defense hasn't looked solid. This week it might be actually a pretty good week for Aston Villa defense, but in general they haven't looked that great. Will you start Saliba or Harvard Bellis versus Ipswich at home? I will start Saliba, honestly. Arsenal are good on set piece threat. You never know. Something could happen. Maybe Van Dijk. I like his aerial threat. Yeah, you could do that if you wanted to then. I'm not too against it. You just won't have any... Who's your captaincy this week? Haaland? What's the captaincy plan for you, Ivaner? Is KDB injured? I think KDB is not going to be featuring this week. Very unlikely to feature this week. Foden, on the other hand, could potentially feature, but we don't know. Who to bench from Isak, Garnacho, Vardy, and Smith-Rowe? Oh, Garnacho would probably be the one, just because of the fact that he might not necessarily start, and maybe have him for sub. And just in case if Isak doesn't play, then Garnacho can come off the bench for you. Bench 3 of Kwanzaa, Johnson, ESR. So Kwanzaa bench, Johnson bench, because Kwanzaa isn't going to start. Johnson also has lost his place from the looks of it. And then it's between Isak and Joe Pedro. Mm. Between Isak and Joe Pedro, I will let you decide, Shiraz. I think both of them are 50-50. Pick the player you like the more with like the better fixture. And just have a good starter on the bench just in case. But Kwanzaa and John, well, you won't. Between Isak and Pedro, it doesn't matter who you bench because if one doesn't play, the other one is going to come off the bench for you if they play as well. So yeah, just have one of them for sub and start the other. Shiraz. I have no idea for now, still exploring the options. Okay, have a look at it. How are you doing with your team, Ryan? It's not too bad this week. I'll have a look and see, but thanks a lot, Ryan. Maybe I'd roll transfer for now and bring in Watkins in. Fair enough. Yes. Who should I start? Greaves or Harvard Bellis? Greaves. I would start Greaves. Probably Haaland or take a -4. Luis Diaz, sell Saka. Don't sell Saka. I think Saka is not a bad option to have this week. I actually don't mind. I mean, you could also do Bruno Fernandes to. You could do Bruno Fernandes to Luis Diaz as well if you wanted to. But I can see why you would do Saka to Luis Diaz because of the City game as well. Or you can do Isak to Watkins as well. That's another option as well potentially. Best 4.5 million defender to have on a wildcard game week 5. Wildcard game week 5, best 4.5 million defender to have. I did a wildcard video yesterday and I showed a couple players. Out of those, I think I had Aina from Forest, who is now 4.5. Yesterday he was 4.4. And I think who else did I have? I had Leaf Davis from Ipswich. That's another 4.5 I had. Now, who else wanted me to bring the team up? This is Ivan, this is G, this is Rohan, Roku, 85. Okay, Roku, this is your team. What's the plan, Roku? Verbruggen, Trent, Burn, Guardiol, Robinson, Smith Rowe, Jota, Palmer, Watkins, Isak, Haaland. You said you did some moves, didn't you? 61. I mean, oh wow. It's not too bad, Roku. I think you've done pretty decently. Not too bad, actually. Captaincy was not too bad. Watkins managed to match Haaland. So, not overall not too bad. I mean, you could have game week 3 if you had captain Haaland would have benefited a bit more, but it is what it is. What were the moves you did, Roku, again? You said you did where is Roku? One free transfer, Guardiola, Porro, and Trent captain this week. Oh, Trent captain this week. You have Watkins as well. I don't mind it actually. Guardiola, Porro. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Very interesting, very interesting. And I guess you're starting the same team basically. I'm stuck. Who's better captain option between Jota or Diaz? Ideally, I would say neither. But based off form, I would say it has to be Diaz, probably Munwar. I'm stuck with Madueke and Joe Pedro. If I get Chelsea team news, I might hold Madueke. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Hi, chat. Tiger, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for subscribing, Shiraz. I thought Shiraz had already subscribed. I thought you had already subscribed because I've seen you before. I'm looking at swapping Isak for Watkins or Vardy. What do you think? Isak for Watkins or Vardy? I don't mind Isak to Watkins, Tiger. I don't mind Isak to Watkins. Okay, I'm going to take a -4 Isak to Watkins and Guardiola to Van Dijk. Good luck, all. Good luck. Bring my team up. All right, SJ. Where exactly is the team? And I was supposed to do a couple of. I was supposed to do some score predictions as well, wasn't I? SJ, where is SJ? Here we go. Found him. 19th in the league. 82 points. Sanchez, 15-pointer. Basically hit the jackpot there. Look at that. Borrow in for Guardiola and Trent captain. Fair enough. Duran or Calvert-Lewin? Oh, I would have to say Calvert-Lewin, but his illness, and I'm not sure whether he'll be fit and whatnot. So can I say neither? But if you really had to pick, probably Calvert-Lewin because Duran is still coming off the bench right at the moment. So his minutes, he's still not getting enough minutes. That's the only thing. But he's scoring like banger goals. Like I don't know how many times he can come off the bench and keep scoring banger goals. But yeah, probably say Calvert-Lewin. But I don't know if he's going to start. That's the only problem. Benching dilemma: Isak, Wood, Rogers, Minte, or Smith Rowe. Ooh. Need to bench two. Need to bench. That's a hard one. Isak and Rogers maybe at the present moment, based off like Rogers has been playing excellent, but no FPL return so far. And now that I tell you to bench him, he might actually haul. Maybe Isak and so hard. That is a very hard one. Isak and Chris Wood, or Chris Wood and Rogers, or Rogers and Isak. Somewhere there, like one of those three. Leonardo. I would probably start Minte and Smith Rowe. So maybe Chris Wood and Isak, or Chris Wood and Rogers. Chris Wood and Rogers also I don't mind. But Isak, so much doubt that you could potentially just do Isak and Chris Wood. But you'll be starting one up front. So you'll be starting a back four. So that's not possible, right? You need to bench only one striker and start. Unless you're playing like, yeah. So you need to start one of Isak and Wood, right? I'm assuming, Leonardo. Because you're not playing a back four, right? You're playing a back three. So Rogers will have to be benched probably. And then between Isak and Book, I would at this moment have to say Mbeumo. Oh no, OBS got disconnected. What happened? What happened? Am I still live? Stopped frames. I'm back. I thought I dropped. Mbeumo or Bowen? Mbeumo for me. I was here 3 days ago, but didn't subscribe. Now I subscribe because I found it amazing. Thank you, Shiraz. Thank you. I'm having 2 free transfers. I'm back now. You are still alive. Okay. For me, like my OBS just suddenly disconnected, and now okay, looks like it's back. So you guys are back. All right. Thank you. Okay. So Leonardo, who do you really want to bench? Because you had to bench one of the 2 strikers, right? I can't bench both because I'm thinking you're playing a back 3. 2 free transfers for SJ. And then Roku, I don't mind with the moves. Captain Trent. Yeah, I don't mind Captain Trent if you wanted to go there. It's very differential, but I don't mind it. Duran or Calvert-Lewin, I think I answered that one. And we never talk about Game Week 4. Game Week 4? I don't even know what you're talking about, MFZ. I only remember Game Week 3. I don't remember anything about the so-called Game Week 4. Change my mind, don't want to take a -4. Is Saka to Palmer a good transfer? Yeah, I don't mind that. If you wanted to do that, I don't mind it. But you might want to bring Saka back on the wildcard. So just see if you're losing any transfer values. I haven't heard because Saka has gone up. Oh no, he hasn't gone up in price. Okay, yeah, you can do that move. You can do that move if you wanted to. If Kwanzaa is league starting, would you start him? If he is league starting, which you could potentially get, but it's very unlikely that he will be league starting. But if you have him and if he's league to be starting, then I would start him. Yes. Game Week 4 didn't happen. Yeah, no, I don't know what you guys are talking about Game Week 4, man. I have no idea this. I haven't heard of this Game Week 4. I'm surprised Consta seems to be going under the radar with managers because Aston Villa aren't keeping clean sheets. That's purely the reason. Sent my team. All right, I'll have a look. So this is SJ's team. He has 2 free transfers. Honestly, if you get Madueke leaking, I think Madueke will start. But if you get his starting, what would you do with the two? I mean, what do you really need to get? It's just your defense, right? Defense is kind of your problem. How much money do you have in the bank? You have nothing in the bank as well. Honestly, your defense is like this because obviously you have like Salah, Mbeumo, Watkins, and Haaland. So that's purely why the defense is like that. You can't do much about it. I would just start the same defense and just start the same team. And I would just roll the transfer and just look to wildcard come game week 6. Honestly. What do you think, SJ? What do you think? Let me know, SJ. Wolves and Ipswich in the next 2 though. Oh, who is this? Wolves and Ipswich? Who are we talking about? Wolves and Ipswich? Oh, you mean for Konsa? For Konsa, Wolves and Ipswich, yes, that is true. That is true. But they haven't kept any clean sheets. That's purely the reason. That no one's really. I mean, he was talked a lot when people were wildcarding game week 3. After that, obviously, they haven't kept any clean sheets. So here it is. FPL Bruno, welcome. How are you doing, Gabriel? Milenkovic or Greaves? Milenkovic. Why do I feel like I've heard that name and don't remember what team? Oh, Forest. Forest are playing Brighton. Gabriel, Milenkovic, or Greaves? To start one, I would probably start Greaves against Southampton. But I wouldn't be surprised if Gabriel does what he did like last week as well. Like Arsenal are very well capable of keeping a clean sheet in this game. But I would say Greaves at the moment. You deserve to reach 1,000 subscribers. Well, that is the goal. That's the first goal. 1,000 subscribers. We need to first get to 900 subscribers, and we're like 11 subscribers away from 900. So let's see whether we can get to that first, and then 1,000 hopefully. 1 week punt, or is it better to have 2 free transfers after wildcard? Is my question. I would do the 2 free transfers after wildcard. MFZ. Hillbilly, welcome. How are you doing? Do you think Lewis subs on if he doesn't start? Trying to decide between him and Greaves. There is a high chance that he could sub on, Hillbilly. There is a high chance he could sub on if he doesn't start. There is a high chance of that. And this is MFZ's team as well. Leif Davis is so underrated. Yeah, I don't mind Leif Davis. Anyone wants like a 4.5. He's basically the second coming of Doughty. That's true. With the same like team that of chances of keeping clean sheets aren't as high. Eliza has not Eliza. MFZ Henderson in goal. Porro, Robinson, Trent, Jota, Smith-Rowe, Rogers, Salah, Alan, Isak, and Joe Pedro. Munoz on the bench. Greaves and Murphy. Yeah, actually, I don't mind this team. MFZ. I think I would just like. What would you do if you were to use your free transfer? Who would you look to get? MFZ. We can help the channel by liking the video. Yes, indeed. If you guys hit that like button, right, it means that more people will find it, and then if more people find the video, we get more subscribers. So hit the like button, and this just in general, like if you guys comment on the video like after it's live, after it's finished, and if you guys just comment on the videos, it just helps boost the YouTube algorithm. Current wildcard defense is Robinson, Faes, Porro, Trent, and Aina. Any players I'm missing? I had Gabriel on the draft I made yesterday, but I think you can look to get Gabriel next week, Nicholas. So what's the plan? Do you have any Arsenal defense, or how are you getting Arsenal defense for next week? If I don't make a transfer this week, I'll have 5 free transfers next week, and also my wildcard in game week 6. and my rank is 1.5 million, which isn't bad. You're going to end up on 5 free transfers. Oof. I would just end up on 5 free transfers just to show that I've ended up on 5 free transfers. That's just insane that you got to 5 free transfers. Depends on the league. Fair enough. I mean, the team looks okay as it is. It's just I'm worried about the Isak and Joe Pedro stuff, but I guess you'll have Munoz. I might even switch Murphy and Greaves the other way potentially. I don't know. Like in terms of substitution order. But yeah, oh well. Great spot to be in. Yeah, that's true. I couldn't even. I'm. This is the first time I'm able to even roll a transfer this week. I haven't been able to even roll a transfer so far. Isak to Isak or Jopet. I'm thinking Greaves in front of Munoz. Yeah, that I don't mind that as well. To be honest, we just put 7 in it against FC Barcelona 2 days ago. What 7 against FC Barcelona? Who put 7 against Barcelona? Drop 1. Konate, Udogi, or Lukadine. I would have to say Udogi out of the 3 defenders. Lazy Parker. I would have to say Udogi because Konate is playing Bournemouth. Liverpool still defensively are pretty good. Lukadine is playing Wolves. It should be a decent clean sheet fixture for Aston Villa. And then Udogi is playing Brentford, which is a bit of a question mark in terms of whether Spurs can keep a clean sheet for that one. Arsenal defenders would come in either for Porro or Trent. Fair enough. Okay, not too bad. Scoreline was. Oh, isn't it Barcelona? No, it's not Barcelona. It's not Barcelona. you, I wish it was Barcelona, but no, I don't even wish it was Barcelona at this point. But yeah. All right, I was supposed to do some score predictions. So score predictions. I'm not going to tell you exact scores. I'll just tell you guys who I think might win and might draw and whatnot. West Ham Chelsea. I'm expecting a draw in this game, potentially 1-1 maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking of a draw. Aston Villa Wolves leading towards Aston Villa win. Fulham Newcastle. Sounds like a draw written in this game. Like Newcastle haven't been playing that great. Fulham are not too bad as well. Sounds like a draw written in this game, but Newcastle find a way to win. Gonna go for a draw here. Leicester Everton. I'll go for a Leicester win. Leicester at home, so I'm just gonna go for a Leicester win on this one. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably go for a Leicester win potentially. Liverpool Bournemouth. Liverpool win. Southampton Ipswich. Right now, things point towards a Ipswich win. But I think it'll be a very close game between these two. But at this moment, a slight Ipswich win. First, Brentford. Spurs. Although I wouldn't be shocked if it's like a draw between the two as well, to be honest. I won't be shocked about that. Palace United. I do not want to say anything. I'm going to skip on this. I don't want to jinx anything. Brighton Forest. I'm going to go for Brighton. City versus Arsenal. I'm going to go for City since they're at home. That's probably what I'm thinking. Alright. By the way, this is what my team looks like. Let me know if I should start Havertz. I think I might start Havertz over Isak, potentially. That's kind of what I'm thinking about at the moment. And also, were there any teams that I was supposed to review and that I missed and didn't review? SJ, I think, was waiting to see for leaks on Chelsea. This is the transfers. This is MFZ, who's also waiting on some leaks. This is Rohan's free hit team. He's captain Watkins, though. This is G, who is thinking. Think. Ivaner also is no longer taking the -4, so looking to make another decision on Saka, you were saying? Saka to Palmer. And then Roku, who's already done moves of Guardiola to Porro and captain in Trent. And this is Bucky. Alright. Got Allison, no wildcard next week. What do you think I do? Scott Allison, no. Do you have another goalkeeper, Kuz? That do you have another playing goalkeeper? That's the question. You have another playing goalkeeper and no wildcard next week. Do you still have your wildcard chip? That's the other question. You still have the wildcard chip, and when do you plan on using it? Or have you already used it? Konsa or Pedro Porro? Konsa or Pedro Porro? Pedro Porro. Yeah, I'll still go Pedro Porro, even though Konsa has a slightly higher percentage of clean sheet, just like Pedro Porro's attacking options. Vardy or DCL? At the present moment, I would say Jamie Vardy, just because DCL is flagged. So I would say Vardy. Apparently, Pepe said that Foden could play versus Arsenal for 9.3 million. Therefore, one to watch. Yeah, he said that Foden is now fit for 90 minutes. So I would expect Foden to feature against Arsenal. He's definitely someone on my wildcard plans for sure. Definitely someone I need to consider for a wildcard. If he looks good as well, I don't mind it, to be honest. Oh my god. I've just seen something on Isak, guys. I've seen something. I don't want to say anything, but the things that you see on Twitter. Uh, uh, Easy Shark, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How are things going, Easy Shark? How's the planning going? The planning, not FPL planning, but you know what I mean. How is that? Is it very busy times or talking with vendors and whatnot? Do you think Joe Pedro and Isak will play today? Well, look at Isak's birthday. Maybe he's out celebrating his birthday, or maybe he might play and get a birthday goal. Is Joe Pedro so hard to say? We didn't get enough. We didn't get any proper information from the managers. Like, anyhow, anyway, he's not going to say anything. So I think it's very 50-50 on both of them, to be honest. But if you had them, I actually don't mind starting them and seeing what happens. I've got 9.1 million for my last midfield spot on my wildcard. 9.1 million. Who do you have in midfield again? Nick, can you tell me your midfield again? Doing good. What about you? Doing good. I'm doing good as well. Still sticking to Isak to Watkins. Fair enough. Start one of Gabriel, Guardiola, Howard Bellis. I would start. I would just start Gabriel and Guardiola. I'm sorry, but I probably would just start two of them, both of them, because I think there's a higher chances of like attacking returns between either one of them as well. I don't know. I would just start Gabriel and Guardiola potentially, unless we get some leaks. That can we get leaks? No, there's absolutely no chance of any city leaks. Probably might just start Gabriel and Guardiola. Bro, things have been hectic. Went to Singapore for 2 weeks to get the final measurement and final fixing for my fiance. Yeah, I could barely watch the live. Fair enough. Fair enough. Currently, I've got Saka, Rogers, Ahmad, and Boomer on wildcard. Saka, Rogers, Ahmad, and Boomer. Saka, Rogers, Ahmad, and Boomer. Saka, Ahmad, Boomer. So you're looking for a 9.1. Maybe Luis Diaz from Liverpool for now. Nicholas, what do you think? Luis Diaz, so that you get like the Liverpool coverage still. Bowen, yeah, Bowen is also not a bad option for a wildcard draft. I went to Jakarta to get some Javanese motif clothes for her bridesmaids. Isn't that in Malaysia? Is that in Malaysia? Oh no, it's in Indonesia. Bro, you've been flying around Southeast Asia. Damn. You've been flying around Southeast Asia, huh? Would you start Rogers or Konsa from Aston Villa? I would start. Ooh, I would just start Rogers for the attacking upside. Probably start Rogers. I'm just thankful I can finally catch a breathe and be home. Fair enough. Gain 7 kilograms. You're supposed to be losing weight, bro? Supposed to be losing weight. My gym efforts all down the drain. Don't worry, you can start hitting the gym soon. Try to do minus and take out Havertz, bring in Vardy or decent. Nah, ooh, I would just start Havertz, Tiger. I would just start Havertz. John, welcome. How are you doing, John? How are things going? Future, but okay, that makes sense. John, how are things going? I'm thinking Isak to score a goal on his birthday and doing a pirate celebration because of that. That's pretty funny. I actually don't mind that. Okay, I'll just start Isak because it's his birthday. Maybe he'll gift us all with a birthday goal, you know? Thinking of wildcard today? Oh, okay. I don't mind that. What's the wildcard looking like, John? I mean, if your team looks fine, John, I would hold it for one more week. Like, press the wildcard button after the deadline. Just uncomfortable not having Salah. Fair enough. But I've looked at wildcard 5 and wildcard 6. If you have a few free transfers stored in, then I don't mind wildcard in this week. We have a couple free transfers. But yeah, up to you. Up to you. I wouldn't just purely on Salah, but I mean, end of the day, you kind of want to enjoy FPL as well while watching the football. So whichever makes you more happier. Also, for those of you who are playing FPL Challenge, right? If you're playing FPL Challenge, make sure to join the FPL Challenge mini league. This is the code 584BQG. It's the FPL Challenge mini league. So if you guys are playing FPL Challenge, the links can be found in the description, I believe. And also the normal mini league. Make sure to join that as well. Should I change Isak? You could start Isak if you wanted to. Who do you have on the bench, John? Who's on the bench? Just in case to come on if Isak doesn't play. I've just sent my wildcard through any suggestion. Okay, let me bring it up. Rate my team. Also, if anyone is you guys haven't joined the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. It's only going to be open until we hit 1,000 subscribers. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, the Discord is closed, and after that, it'll be like YouTube membership. Alright, this is Nick's wildcard, which sells in goal. I don't mind that. Bentley, Robinson, Faze, Trent, Porro, Aina, Saka, Rogers, Boomer, Bowen. Yep. Ahmad, Watkins, Vardy, and Haaland. I actually don't mind this wildcard, to be honest. Don't mind it at all. One thing is the lack of a liver. I'm losing it, guys. I'm getting disconnected again. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Why is my OBS disconnecting? So odd. Why? Anyways, we're back. The one thing with this is I would like to have a Liverpool attacker for this week. Maybe you start with a Liverpool attacker instead of Saka, potentially. I don't know. What do you think? Um, all terrible options in bench will be back shortly. I'll help me pick my first 11. Henderson, Oro, Guardiola, Trent, Harvard, Bellis, Johnson. So I would start Oro. I would start Trent. I'd probably start Guardiola as well in the back three. Eze, Rogers, ESR, Salah. I'll start those four midfielders, and I would start Watkins, Chopper, and Haaland. I'll play a 3-4-3. Start Porro, Guardiola, and Trent, the first three defenders. Start the first four midfielders you mentioned, and start all three of your forwards. Then to my refresh team. All right, let me have a look. Tiger. Ooh, I got Connor's team as well. I don't know if Connor is here. Uh, Alright, this is Tiger's refreshed team. Trent, Porro, Dunk, Aina, Salah, Jota, Gordon, Eze, Jackson, Watkins. Oh, actually not too bad to be honest. Swap Havertz and Howard Bellis on your bench, the bench order. I'm wondering if you should start Smith Rowe over one of Louis Dunk or Aina, to be honest. Tiger. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Everything else I'm completely fine with. It's just Louis Dunk or Aina. I'm not sure which one you should start. Sorry, which one? Like, should you start Smith Rowe over one of the two? But I don't mind starting the two defenders as well. But yeah, that's the only thing that I would kind of have a look at. But yeah, everything else seems pretty fine. I feel like having 1.6 in the bank is just weird. Nah, don't worry about it for the moment. You can use that money if you wanted to get like Foden or something next week. Is Rashford good versus Eze for this game week? You mean having Rashford this week over Eze? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It seems like he's got kind of his form back. But Crystal Palace is not going to be an easy team. That's the only thing. The annoying thing is if I sell Trent for Robertson, I'd be 1.1 short of Salah. Oh. What if you sell Trent for Konate? That's another option, Trent for Konate. But I don't know if I would want to do that. Because if you wanted to get Gabriel or someone in, kinda it's not possible unless you sell Salah again to Saka, and then yeah. All right, Burrito, thanks for it. All right, how have you been doing? Still busy outside of, yeah, pretty busy. I'm going to be traveling again the following week, not this week, but next week. I'm traveling, like the week after. I'm traveling as well. So yeah, pretty busy as well at the moment. Well, Zipper, welcome. How's it going? I am doing well. Zipper, how are you going? I can't see my team. Isn't this your team? Oh, you say it again. So you got Henderson, Bournemouth, Brentford. Sorry, you got Henderson, Trent, Porro, Dunk, Aina, Salah, Jota, Gordon, Eze, Jackson, Watkins. I'm just wondering, Tiger, if you were to start Smith Rowe over one of Louis Dunk or Ola Aina. I'm just wondering whether you should start Smith Rowe over one of those two. And then swap Havertz and Howard Bellis in the bench order. That's basically what I'm thinking at the moment. Am I stupid for not owning Salah this week? No, not really. Not really. It depends on who else you have instead of Salah. I don't think you have to be like this thing. Like there are managers who have not had Salah as well, and have. Here's the thing: having both Salah and Haaland leads to a situation where I have a team that not the best. You can see my defense has slight concerns and whatnot. So there are pros and cons to it as well, to be honest, of having them and not having them. So yeah, I don't really mind. Like you don't necessarily have to have him this week, but he's just going to be a highly captain player this week. That's the only thing. I'd rather sell Porro if I was going to do that. Yeah, fair enough. Fair points. Fair enough. You didn't have my team up when you were talking about my team. Wasn't this your team? Oh, sorry. Let's get rid of this. Wasn't this the team? Bench Rogers or Wood? Captain Isak or Trent? Bench Rogers or Wood? I would. Damn, that's a hard one. I would bench. I'm just gonna bench Chris Wood probably and hope that Rogers can finally get you some FPL points. Between captain, I wouldn't captain Isak. He's already yellow flagged. So I'm not gonna captain Isak. I would just captain Trent if you want to captain someone. Not Isak. He's just yellow flagged. We don't know whether he's gonna start or not as well. So just don't risk it. Who to vice captain? You can just keep the vice captaincy of Watkins as you already have. The armband is fine. Keep it as it is. Ranked 37. 513. Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome. Rank number 37. There we go. 61 points. Look at that team. What do you plan on doing? Relying on Bruno to cover Salah. Ooh, that hasn't worked out so far, has it? Fair enough. Yeah, let's hope it works out for you this week. If you were to get Salah, Shiraz, you would have to sell Bruno, and who else would you have to sell to be able to afford Salah? Previously, when you started talking about okay, sorry, Tiger, sorry. Who would you have to sell, Shiraz? And 5-on-3, what are you planning on doing? Robinson, Trent, Konsa. I think that that defense can start again. You could probably start Greaves as well if you wanted to. Eze, Saka, Jota, Ahmad, Watkins, Isak, and Haaland. 2 free transfers, not yet making any transfer. Fair enough. Fair enough. So you're just gonna roll the transfer this week? I actually don't mind it if you wanted to. Brian, I've just got your team. Are you here? Uh who sent this? Rohan. Uh all right. I'm Brian. Zipper, that's your team. Okay, sorry. My bad. Alright. Zipper, let me bring your team up. This is Zipper's team that I just received. Send my team on Insta, 4 free subs, and should I start Winks over anyone? 4 free transfers. Have you thought of who want to? You still have Nkunku. Oh my days. How much money in the bank do you have, Zipper? How much money in the bank do you have? Isak and Eze, these are the two I'm worrying about. Eze, I don't mind. Isak, I mean, I don't know. Isak, who do you have on the bench, 5-on-3? Oh, wait, I have your team up. Greaves. Eze, I don't need to worry about. See, here's the thing. If Isak doesn't start, you'll have Greaves coming off the bench against Southampton. It's not the worst fixture to have a sub come off. I actually don't mind. Otherwise, you can do like Isak to like a Vardy. If you wanted Jamie Vardy, potentially. Yeah, probably Jamie Vardy. You wanted to make a transfer for a forward. That's the only other move I can think about at the moment. And then this is Zipper's team. What time is the deadline? Deadline is in 1 hour's time. In 1 hour. Saka and Isak to Salah and Vardy DCL or Wood. Saka and Isak to. I don't mind Saka and Isak to Salah and Vardy Shiraz. But I'm not likely to do this. Yeah, fair enough. If you want to keep it as well, you can keep it. But I don't mind if you wanted to do it. Hamza, welcome, Hamza. How are things going? Bro, should I sell Saka and Isak for Vardy and Salah for -4? Is it worth it because I'm wildcarding in Gameweek 6? Saka and Isak for Vardy and Salah. Hard to say if it's worth it. Because you'll want Saka back. Isak is the biggest problem at the moment. I don't mind. Who do you have on the bench, Hamza? Just in case Isak doesn't play, who's on the bench for you? If Isak doesn't play, who would come on? Watkins and McNeil or Solanke and Diaz? Watkins and McNeil at the moment. Based on form, Watkins and McNeil. Omar. Based on form, purely Watkins and McNeil. Nicholas says, actually, wait with the 1.6 million back. I'll just upgrade Bentley to rare. You could actually do that as well, to be honest. 0 in the bank and maybe Isak out for Woods. For Chris Wood. Yeah, fair enough. And upgrade a keeper. Keeper upgrade. Who are you going to do that? Keeper to who? Rare? Well, Rare has City this week though. Maybe you upgrade the keeper for next week. You could upgrade Rhea as well this week, potentially, if you wanted to. When are you wildcarding Zipper? Do you have any plans to wildcard next week? Because if you're planning to wildcard next week, you could potentially take a short-term punt on Kelleher from Liverpool this week. Because it seems like Alisson won't start this week. Because he's injured, I think. Got it. Cheers, man. No worries, 513. Aina. Ola Aina. Actually, that's not a bad option to have off the bench, Hamza. So I would just keep it as it is, to be honest, if you wanted to, because you're wildcarding next week. Just carry the transfer, like carry the free transfer over. You'll have like 2 free transfers next week. After the wildcard, you have like 2 free transfers. A pretty decent position to have. But don't do a wildcard next week. When's the next best wild? So you have game week 6 and game week 7. After those 2 spots, game week 12 is the next one. Tiger. Updated draft Shadow next. Alright, let me bring it up. Updated draft Shadow next. This is the one. Okay, so you have Kelleher, Veltman, Luka Dean, Trent, Minte, Rashford, Son, Saka, Salah, Solanke, Watkins. Who is missing from here? Oh, you had Palmer here. Palmer is disappeared, no? Welbeck, O'Shea, and Manderberg. I don't mind this as well. How much? No money in the bank, right? If you were to do Solanke to Jamie Vardy, can you upgrade Rashford to Palmer? You could keep Rashford as well. I don't really mind it, to be honest. Gerald, Aibo and Gerald, how are you doing? Give me a second, guys. 1 second. Sell Isak for Wadi or DCL or Solanke this week and wildcard in 6. If you're going for 1 week, wait, is this Abdul Rahman who's just you've just like changed your username a bit? I would go for Wadi. Isak to Wadi probably for 1 week. Hi Boban Gerald, how's the game? How's your week going? I am afraid of Salah. Fair enough. Then I don't mind going and getting Salah if you want. If you guys really want to go and get Salah and captain him, I am not going to stop anyone from going and getting Salah and captain him this week. Watkins or Haaland captaincy. For fixture, I would have to say Watkins. Purely Watkins just because of the fixture. But if you wanted to captain Haaland, I'm not going to stop you, but I would probably lean towards Watkins at the moment. Watkins 651 minutes, 1 goal, 1 assist, 3.9. Yep. Fair enough. Tell Isak for Vardy or DCL. Oh, Vardy for me for this week. Haaland, 2 goals, 2 assists. Yeah, it is what it is, right? I'd probably go for like. I mean, Haaland does have the better stats. So if you want to go Haaland, I think Haaland will be still very highly captain this week. But Watkins has a really good fixture as well. Able to access my squad? Yes, I will bring it up. Did I have a look at everyone? So 513 we had a look at. This is Zipper's team. Zipper, what were you looking to do Zipper? Did I asked Zipper what he was? Zipper said 0 in the bank and Isak out for Chris Wood and upgrade keeper. Oh yeah, who was the keeper zipper? I think that's what I asked you. Maybe mini wildcard next week with 5 free subs if I do nothing next week and get rare next week. Fair enough. You could do that as well, to be honest. You could actually do that as well. You could mini wildcard, or you could do 1 free transfer this week, wildcard next week, and then continue to carry over your transfers as well. Depends on how you want to go about it. And also depends, I mean, your team, I think your team structure could do with a wildcard and just carrying the free transfers over instead, just based off looking at your team. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Like, I would just continue to carry the transfers because you probably need more than 5 free transfers to kind of like remove. Because Dan Burn, Gordon, Nkunku, Muniz, maybe Isak as well. Those are already like 5 transfers you would probably want to get rid of. Barco is another one. Henderson is another one. So I think maybe you wildcard and just continue to carry those transfers instead is probably more of a better option, I'm thinking. No money in the bank for Rohan. For what is this? Oh, for your updated draft, Rohan. Let me bring it up. Hold on. Vignesh, welcome. How are you doing? Wildcard in Game Week 6 have already done Muniz to Vardy. Should I -4 Isak out or and Solanke in? Wings will come in though if Isak didn't start. Ooh. Mm, I'd take a. That's a harder one. That's actually a harder one because Solanke hasn't been on form. Spurs in general haven't looked that great as well. Uh, I'm wondering whether the -4 is worth it or just to take a risk and see whether Isak will start. I'd probably take the risk and see that Isak starts, like to see if Isak will start. And then if Winks comes on, he comes on. I don't know. Spurs haven't looked that great yet. So it's a hard one to tell. And Brentford isn't the easiest of teams. What's your gut telling you, Vignesh? What is your gut telling you? Now, I was supposed to bring up some teams. I was supposed to bring up Gerald's team. And I was supposed to bring up Rohan's latest draft as well on X. Let's start with Gerald. Gerald said 128. Gerald, I'm coming for you. 1 point. We're basically on the same points. What do you want to do, Gerald? What is the moves? Henderson, Konza, Munoz, Trent, Porro, Salah, Rogers, Smithrow, Semenyo, Palmer, and Haaland. What are you thinking of doing? Wait, thanks. No worries, no worries. And then Rohan, let me bring your. You told me. Oh no, I saw Rohan's update a free hit. No money in the bank. No, Rohan. You said. So you said even if I was to. No, I actually don't mind Solanke. The only thing I was thinking was, yeah, I mean, keep it as it is. I actually don't mind Solanke, to be honest, if you wanted to keep it as it is. So I was trying to go to Palmer. No, that's not enough money to do it. Yeah, just keep it as it is, Rohan. Your team. I don't mind it. Then updated draft. Start Robinson or Ena. Uh, ooh. I would say Ena maybe. Potentially Olena, but he's away. Robinson is at the home game. Okay, go for Robinson. Go for Robinson, Nick. Just because of the home team. But that's a very close one. That's a much more closer one. Probably Robinson. Just because of the home team advantage. No thoughts on transfers now. Fine. I'm just thinking if I should do. No plans to wildcard anytime soon. And goalkeeper suggestions if wildcard. What are you looking at, John? Goalkeeper suggestions. I think David Raya, Blecken. You can also go Sells for Forest. Those are the three keepers that I can think about at the moment. I would just go David Raya number one, Flecken number two, Sells potentially third. Hafiz, welcome. Hello from Perth. Welcome, Hafiz. How are things going? Feel to take the risk and hope Isak starts, but also want to have fun and bring in Solanke. Fair enough. Then just have fun. I would always factor fun over just. I mean, I don't mind Solanke if you want to have fun. I don't mind that as well. But yeah, it's a close one. I wouldn't be shocked if Isak does start, to be honest. But yeah, my gut's saying Robinson to be honest, but I have a feeling it's marginal. Yeah, I think it's a very marginal one. Whichever one I pick, the other one is gonna get a clean sheet. Don't say that. I have Minte, so I kind of need Brighton to score. So I'm hoping Brighton do score this week. No plans to wild card for Gerald as well. No money in the bank as well, no, Gerald, in this team. 0.2. Honestly, I would just keep it as it is. Maybe if you wanted to start Joe Pedro over Semenyo, you could try that. Actually, Joe Pedro over Munoz this week. You could try that. You could even start Luis Hall. I think he'll play now. But if you wanted to start Joe Pedro over Munoz as well, I don't really mind it. But you could just keep it as it is for now and roll the transfer. Martinez and Pau defense. Martinez, as in the Martinez from United, isn't it, John? Or are you talking about the goalkeeper Martinez, Aston Villa Martinez? Tell Isak for Vardy or DCL. Oh, I answered that question, Abdurrahman. I said Isak for Vardy. Alright, that's my team done. Thank you very much. No worries, Nick. Would you recommend Isak to have it in the game week? In this game week? No, I'll probably wait one more week, Elazar. Oh, game week 6. Yeah, game week 6 I would do it. Yes. Game week 6 I would do it. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Good luck to everyone. Yes, indeed. We have about 45 minutes, 47 minutes before the deadline. I don't think we have any leaks, by the way. I'll have a look, but I highly doubt it. Who is this? Who is this Team News FPL? I don't even follow this person. Did I not mute this person? Don't know. Don't trust this leak. Uh, Alright, I'm just looking to see if we have any news that has spread, guys, but I can't really find anything at the moment. Mm, 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 mm. All right, I can't find anything. I am just looking, but I can't find anything. Praying for Rogers and what I would do for Rogers Hall, please. Wolves have considered a lot of chances through the middle. Wolves have conceded a lot through the middle. So anyone who has Watkins, even I actually don't mind Watkins this week. Can I even get to Watkins? No, I can't. Why do I even bother? Just gonna start Isaac, to be honest. Hope for the best. But yeah, I am praying for a Rogers Hall today. Please. Today is the day that he puts the eye test and returns as FPL return. Like he's been on top of the grass FC eye test charts. He's just ticking every single box, but he's just not returning FPL points. Uh, all right. Do we have any other news? Any questions? Or everyone's just like happy with their teams at the moment? Doo-doo-doo. Send to my revised team. All right, let me have a look. Uh, all right, let's have a look at Tiger's new revised team. So this is Tiger's new revised team, which has Henderson in goal, Trent, Pedro Porro, and Ena. Smith Rowe, Salah, Jota, Gordon, Eze, Jackson, and Watkins. Looks good. I don't mind it. Looks pretty good. Well done, Tiger. Looks pretty good. Let's hope it works out today. Looks good on paper. Hoping for a good week for you, Tiger. Like the stream, subscribe if you're new, join the Discord if you haven't. Indeed, having said that, let me click the subscribe button. Here we go. 889 subscribers. 11 subscribers away from 900. So, if you have friends or, if you have multiple YouTube accounts as well, press the subscribe button on those multiple YouTube accounts. Mariweke deserves a haul today. We'll see. Keep the subs where it is. Yeah, keep subs where it is. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. If anything, maybe you can put Havertz first sub, but that's basically it. I actually don't mind it as well. But yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have multiple YouTube accounts, use those multiple YouTube accounts to subscribe as well. Let's get to 900 subscribers. All right. Any further questions? We have about 40 minutes. Uh, we have 40 minutes, I think. But yeah. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Mm-mm. We'll reach 1K soon. I hope so. I hope so. Thanks, mate. No worries. I really wish I went Greaves over Johnson at the start of the season. Fair enough. I wish so as well. I actually wish I went Greaves over Johnson as well, but here I am. I thought he signed like he avoided not signing a new contract with West Ham and all, and here I was thinking that he might get some minutes, but yep. Rookie mistake. Should have just gone with the nailed centre back. Keep Havertz on bench. Yeah, probably. Like this is against Man City, right? End of the day, tough game. Yeah, probably just keep him on the bench. If you want, you can put him first sub just in case like someone doesn't start. But I can see all your players starting. To be honest, I can't really see anyone not starting. All right. Let me see what does FPL review say that I should do for my team. Like who I should start and who I should captain. But I'm gonna keep it as it is. But we'll just have a look and see what they say. It would probably tell me to. I don't know if it'll load. Deadline access. Shouldn't have done it. Aha. We're back. Alright. 40 minutes left. No. It's my heart wanting him to do well. Yes. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to start him, I don't mind you starting him. If you wanted to start him over like a Jackson or something as well, I actually don't mind that, Tiger. I wouldn't stop you from starting. Your prediction for Man City Arsenal game, low scoring game or high scoring game? I'm gonna say low scoring game. 0-0, 1-0 to either side, or 1-1. I don't know if we'll see anything more than that. I feel like Arteta will go there pragmatic way, the same way they approached the Spurs game. I think they might approach the City game as well. So yeah, I'm expecting a very low scoring game. Mm, Havertz seems so tired in the Atlanta game. Gabriel, Saliba, White also. Fair enough, right? They don't get rotated as much as well, so I can understand why. Um, they've also had one less day compared to City. So yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, what's up, guys? Hello, Games and Chill. Welcome. How are you doing? Shiraz, it'll probably be a 1-1 draw, but I'm hoping for an Arsenal win. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it might be a draw, but we'll see. We will see what happens. So far, nothing else. Can't really see anything else that. Hmm. Hoping for an Arsenal win too, says Game Central. Fair enough, right? It keeps the Premier League more interesting. So let's see what happens. Will be a very good game though. Should be a very good game. My prediction for City versus Arsenal will be high scoring game for City, but not for Arsenal. Ooh, very hard to say that though. We'll see. We got a public holiday this week. Oh, lucky fellows. I wish I had a public holiday this weekend. I have no public holiday. Oh, wait, no. Public holiday for us is next week. Not next week, week after actually. In Australia and Sydney. But yeah, not this week. Is it the Labour holiday, Tiger? Alright. Well, I hope Arsenal. Wonder if it'll be using similar tactics to the Spurs game. I think it'll be very similar tactics to the Spurs game. Like, I think they kind of like trialed it on the Spurs game. And I think it'll be very similar. Dump Bowen to Rashford and Welbeck to Archer. Ooh, oh, that's on the free hit, isn't it, Rohan? Fair enough. Fair enough. King birthday. Ah, okay. Fair enough. All right. I can't seem to find any news or anything else. Uh, but we will have a look and see. Can't see. Nope. Is Havertz a good option to transfer in for Isak for this week or for next week? Zondarix. This week or next week? For this week, I might just like start Isak and hope for the best. And if you have a decent first sub, I don't mind starting Isak and hoping for the best. Havertz next week is a really good option. Yeah, I felt that too could be a good practice, but City has more threat going forward. Yeah, that's true. Will be more difficult test. Yeah, but sure, and it's at home as well, right, for City. So yeah, but we have kept them and Haaland quiet before. That's true. I'm hoping for Kwanzaa news. I'll have a look, but I haven't seen any news at all popping so far. I've seen like Isak being spotted in training and all of those stuff, but like nothing else really. Nothing really this thing. Hmm. Yeah, I can't find really anything much at the moment. Because solid defense, I can't see Haaland scoring. He hasn't scored for over 4 matches against. They've kept him quiet this week because I don't think Isak is starting. Ah, okay. Then if you want, have you already played your wildcard Zandarix? Or are you just like looking to get Havertz 1 week in earlier? I don't mind if you're looking to get Havertz 1 week earlier as well. I don't mind it at all if you want to do that move. Not a bad player to get in. Just don't expect much this week, but after that, completely fine. Like the following weeks as well, he should be pretty good. This week, you kind of have to get slightly lucky because of the City fixture. So it's going to be a tough fixture, but like after that, I don't mind it at all. No, I'm not a wildcard, but I saw people saying that he's dropping into midfield because of Odegaard. You mean Havertz? No, like so. Last week, what happened was I think Trossard was the one like alternating with Havertz. So I wouldn't like he would still be pretty high up Zandarix like Havertz. Um, but if Gabriel Jesus starts, it could be slightly different. I still don't mind having Havertz as a player, to be honest. City never scored during the week. That's true. They did have a draw, but so did Arsenal. Tom, welcome, Tom. How are you doing? But yeah, I don't mind getting Havertz if you wanted to. With Haaland's form, I think nobody can stop him from scoring goals. Maybe he'll get odd penalty and he will still score a goal. So you might keep him quiet, but yeah, we'll have to see. It'll be an interesting game. I'm actually looking forward to it. But it's a crazy time. Australia 1:30. What a time. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. Sri Lanka has a 1 week punt. Yeah, I don't mind that, Anup. You wanted to do it. I don't mind it. For who are you looking for? Isak as well? Or we played away, they were at home. Okay. I mean, Arsenal defense is still generally elite, to be honest. So, yeah. For Isak. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't mind it if you wanted to do it for Anup. You're looking to wildcard next week. 1 week punt. Yeah, I wouldn't stop you against it. Given that we have so much uncertainty over Isak, I actually wouldn't stop you against it, to be honest. Arsenal have only letting 4 goals in 2024. That's a pretty good stat. City 1 day fitter, City at home, Arsenal tired, Arsenal unstoppable form, so it's all over City. We'll have a look. Do you have any recommendations for a midfielder of 6.8 million? 6.8 million. Let me have a look. Is this for 1 game week, G? Or are you looking for like more than 1 game week? Hmm. But is this 1 game week or more than 1 game week? Like McNeil is one option. Way more 7.1, so no. How is Harvey Barnes? Oh wow. Coming off the bench, no wonder. So McNeil is one for me. The other one would be even Mitoma is not a bad option, but I probably lean more towards McNeil. Nah, Liverpool this week. More than one for now. Okay, more than one for now. So I think I would say McNeil for now for Everton's run. Pretty decent run, right? Otherwise, you're looking at maybe Semenyo, but Semenyo has Liverpool this week. Tom 152 mid league missed the stream last week. Last week I didn't have a stream. I streamed on Friday instead of the Saturday, Dom. So don't worry. Wildcard in Game Week 4, thinking of rolling this Game Week. All right, let's have a look. You said 152, did you? Here we go. So you have Henderson, Porro, Powell, Dunk, Robinson, Minte, Salah, Palmer, Haaland. Thinking of rolling this week. Pedro. Yeah, I actually don't mind it. Starting the same midfield 5, I would assume. Start the same midfield 5. Joe Pedro, you could start Joe Pedro and maybe have, like, I don't know, one of the 4 defenders on the bench. And if Joe Pedro doesn't come on, you basically get one of the defenders off the bench. Potentially. Dom. But yeah, I don't mind you rolling this week if you wanted to. How about Madueke? I don't mind Madueke, but like they have so many like Chelsea have so many wingers that eventually he's like kind of going to get like this, right? Like you see 60 minutes over here, 85. So he's not always going to be guaranteed to get you enough minutes. And they have only 3 good fixtures left. I don't mind it if you want to, but I mean, it wouldn't be too long term. Your other options are probably Semenyo. The fixtures are a bit meh though. Tavernier Eze is actually 1.1 expensive. Ashford is also 0.1 more expensive. If only Garnacho was nailed, man. I mean, if only he was nailed for the moment. Yeah. I mean, you could go Madueke, but it's extremely short term and minutes aren't fully guaranteed. That's the only thing I would say. Fazid, welcome. Fazid, how are you doing? 76 in the league. Could you check mine? I believe, if not free, I don't know what transfers to make. Let's have a look. Whose team was this? This was Dom's team. Currently starting Pau, Porro, Dunk. Same midfield 5. Pau, Porro, Dunk. Yep, fair enough. Robinson first bench. Yep, fair enough. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense, Dom. Completely fine with those teams. And then Fazid, let's have a look. You said you were 76? Henderson, Robinson, Trent, Porro, Rogers, Bruno, Eze, Smith, Saka, Haaland, Isak, Lewis Hall. Have you used your wildcard, Fazid? That's the first question. What transfers to make? Ideally, we would like a Liverpool attacker this week, no? I mean, there are a couple transfers. It depends on how you want to do it. You could do Saka to Salah and Isak to like a Jamie Vardy or something. That's not mine. Isn't this your team? This is your team, right? Surely. Alright, I think I can consider McNeil. Thanks. No worries, G. Will, welcome, Will. How have you been? How have you been? 3 free transfers and wildcard not done. I mean, this is your team, right, Fazi? I think you could. Okay, depends on what you want to do. You could do Saka to Salah and Isak to like a Jamie Vardy. That is one possibility. But keep in mind that these players could return, the players that you're selling as well. Otherwise, you could look to maybe get a Luis Diaz potentially. Or you could do Eze to Luis Diaz maybe if you wanted to. That's another option. Or you could have a look at Tom Cannon to Jamie Vardy as well, potentially. Over Isak. You do that? Don't know. Maybe I would just like keep it as it is. You could also keep it as it is. That's another option. But you don't have. Oh, you could also do Isak to Watkins if you wanted to. So there are a couple different moves you could do, like Isak to Watkins, Isak to DCL. Yeah, you could think of that as well. And goalkeeper change. Which goalkeeper are you looking at? It would depend. Like goalkeeper change, it would depend on like when you're planning on wildcarding. Because if you're doing like a 1 week goalkeeper change, you could try Kelleher maybe from Liverpool. Because I think Allison won't start this week, is the news. So there's a chance that Kelleher could be the option for goalkeeper. All right, there are rumors spreading, and I have no idea. Again, I'm gonna tell you guys, any Newcastle news I get is not guaranteed, but the rumors are that Isak is traveling with the Newcastle squad. That's the only things I've seen. Isak to or bring Mbeumo somewhere, but Bruno might still return. I think Bruno could still return. Yeah, that's true. Flecken against Spurs though. That's almost the same as you having Henderson against United, I would say. DCL or Vardy? I would have said DCL, but just because of the fact that like he's flagged, right? That's the only problem. Like if it was next week, I could have told you a bit more better. But because he's flagged and we didn't get any like proper information from the managers, I would have to lean towards Vardy. Just because we didn't get any proper information from press conferences about DCL and all of that. You remember that stint last season when everyone had Keller? Yes. Didn't really go down well, did it? What's the overall rank looking like, Ryan? Not great. Pretty bad, actually. I don't know. It's like 2 million something. I went from 1.2 to like 2 point something in one game week. Yeah, 2.3 at the moment. That's why I'm not like. I'm just gonna wait till like 5 game weeks are done and then see how we are. Like it's just fluctuating so bad. Like 1.9, 2.4, 1.2, 2.3. I dropped over a million in one game week. Such is life. Okay, so yeah, other options are you start Isak, keep it as it is, or Isak to Watkins, or Isak to like Vardy and maybe upgrade Saka to Salah. You could also do Bruno Fernandes or even Eze to Luis Diaz potentially, or even Mbeumo if you wanted to, one of those two. Those are like a couple options you could think of. Oof, that's a rough game. Yeah. It made it even worse because I had Rashford and I had Nkunku, and I sold the two for a hit, and I bought in Minte and I bought in Luis Diaz, for and neither of them scored, whereas Nkunku and Rashford both scored. And if I kept Nkunku and Rashford, I would have started Rashford and I would have started Smith Rowe. And what happened was I benched Smith Rowe because I bought in Minte and Luis Diaz, and Smith Rowe also returned. So I'm like, I basically lost like about 14 points. I was like, oh, it is what it is. I'm going to have 3 free transfers next week and get some Arsenal in Saka, Gabriel, and maybe Havertz. Fair enough. Is Joao Pedro and Muniz playing? No, I think Muniz has kind of lost his spot. Like Jimenez has come on and Jimenez has scored in back-to-back games now. I can't see Muniz starting, to be honest. Joao Pedro, I don't know. Joao Pedro is a bit harder to tell. Muniz, I don't think he'll play. Joao Pedro is a 50-50 call. Pain, yep. In massive pain. This is FPL. What to do? Upgrade Cannon to DC Lavadi and start both Isak and third striker. Crazy last minute thoughts. That's also a possibility. Yeah, you could do that. Who would you bench though? Your midfield 5 looks good on paper. Not gonna lie. Which midfielder would you bench? I like all your midfielders. I don't really need to see the reason to like bench one of them. You could just roll the transfer, Fazid, and just wildcard next week. That's a possibility as well. Who to replace? Uh, both similar price range. If you're looking to replace Shots, I would replace Muniz at the moment because it seems like he's kind of lost his spot. Whereas Joe Pedro could still be fit and start. So I would replace Muniz at the moment. Captain Salah or Embremo? I would captain Salah. Jeff, welcome, Jeff. How are things going? Can I send my team on Twitter? Yes, send it through. I've DM'd you my team. Any thoughts? I'll bring it up as well. So this is Will's team. Henderson, Robinson, Trent, Porro, Rogers, Jota, Smith Rowe, Salah, Haaland, Havertz, and Joe Pedro with Saliba on the bench. Actually, no problems with this team. Just got to hope that Joe Pedro, features. If Joe Pedro doesn't feature, Saliba comes off the bench, which isn't too bad. Will, have you wildcarded, Will? Or are you looking to wildcard and whatnot? Is Saka to Palmer a good move at this game week? I mean, you want a free hit, right, Rohan? For a free hit, I actually don't mind you doing that. Since it's a free hit. I don't mind you doing that for a free hit. What is this that's coming to? For a free hit, I actually don't mind it at all. Why am I... what is happening? Oh my days. Everything is crashing. Any Kwanzaa news? No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Vardy for Muniz. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Did Kamara to Rogers because he was a terrible pick and keeps dropping. Fair enough. DN my team. Alright, let me bring it up as well. Will, I like your team, Will. Not too bad actually. And then this was Jeff's team. Henderson, Robinson, Porro, Konsa, Eze, Smith-Rowe, Rogers, Salah, Haaland, Isak, Solanke. Not too bad as well. Isak doesn't start. Guardiola comes off. Not too bad as well. What are you thinking of doing, Jeff? Any plans? Team looks fine as it is at the moment. Not used wildcard yet. Took a -4 last week to get Haaland. I mean, that paid off, I would say. That paid off big time. Any Kwanzaa news? I don't think so. Kwanzaa. No Kwanzaa news, unfortunately. We've got. Am I following this guy? I have like a Trent starting news. That's the only thing I've seen. Trent starting, no Kwanzaa news, nothing yet. Apparently, Jota starts for anyone who's looking. That's another rumor. But yeah, no idea what to do. 1.5 in the bank. Tempting the wave. Welcome. How are you doing? Amit, welcome. Late for the stream. Thanks for the free hit draft. Made my mind not to use my free hit. Did Isak to Watkins, Captain Watkins 75 in the league. I'll bring your team up a second. Give me a second. Amit. F. Smith. Who? Smith? You mean Smith Rowe? 2 free transfers. Marcus Silmer. Who? What? Fancy seeing you here. Who? That's kind of crazy. Oh, this is between Jeff and Tempting Wave. Keep Joe Pedro, have 1 free transfer. Yeah, just keep Joe Pedro shots. I don't mind keeping Joe Pedro. And Sujin, welcome. Sanchez, Guardiola, Robertson, Mazraoui, Luis Diaz, McNeil, Salah, Haaland, Joe Pedro, Duran. Oh, interesting team. Interesting team. What's the most ideal week to wildcard? Next week is a huge week of wildcarding. Basically, game week 6, game week 7, and game week 12. Those are your 3 weeks at the moment. Start Munoz or Robinson. I don't mind starting Munoz this week, but don't expect a clean sheet at all. You're hoping for attacking returns. Whereas Robinson, there might be a slightly higher chance of a clean sheet. Any ideas what to do with my team? I mean, I would just keep it as it is, Jeff. I don't mind it, to be honest. I actually don't mind you keeping the team as it is. I'm wildcarded, don't know, mate. You wildcard in Tempting the Wave? Damn. Alright. Sujin team is not too bad. Sujin, what are you planning on doing something or? And then Amit 75 in the league. Amit, what did you say you did? You said you. Where did that comment go? Watkins. You did Isak to Watkins and captain in Watkins. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Who are you? Are you starting Joe Pedro? Amit? Cheers, mate. No worries. Karma, you've been awful this year. Karma? Selma? What? Who? What are we talking about? I feel like there's another conversation going on in the middle of this. Short says Rhea, Potter, Trent, Munoz, Eze, Jota, Salah, Saka, Palmer, Pedro, and Vardy. Pedro, Vardy, Palmer, Saka, Salah, Jota, and Eze for the midfield 5. Potter, Trent, and Munoz with Rhea in goal. Yeah, that's not too bad. Shots. That is not too bad this week. Alright, it's alright, team. Isak to Watkins, Captain Watkins. Yep, fair enough. Just starting Pedro and first sub is Hall. Okay. Yep, fair enough. Makes sense. Makes sense. Thanks for the help, mate. I'm gonna go have some breakfast and watch the best team in the world play. Enjoy, Jeff. Enjoy. Thanks for the help, mate. I read that. Sorry. Also, for anyone who's still here, I'm thinking of buying FC 25, FIFA 25, or FC 25 now it's called. So if anyone who plays that, let me know. I might create like more content on the gaming channel or just live stream it on the gaming channel. I'm thinking of playing like pro clubs with a few friends, so I might just live stream that on my gaming channel. So if anyone is interested, let me know too if you are interested in watching that content. But yeah, looking to pre-order FC 25 for anyone who does play that. All right. Any other questions? Hall or Robinson? Robinson. Kaushik. I would go for Robinson. And also, Kaushik, welcome. Ricardo, welcome to the Football Chatbox. Who should I start between Bellis, Enzo Fernandez, and Semenyo? Ooh. Enzo Fernandez or Semenyo? I'm going to go for Semenyo. Purely because of like form. Like he's the more attacking option at the moment between the three. Like Howard Bellis, you're hoping for clean sheets. Enzo Fernandez, you're hoping that he gets some attacking returns, but like he's not generally in the attacking spots. So I would just go for Semenyo, Ricardo. Davies or Robinson? Is this Leaf Davies? If it's Leaf Davies, I would go for Leaf Davies. Marbles. And Marbles, welcome to the Football Chatbox. Also, for anyone who is new, um, you could be an absolute legend. We are currently 11 subscribers away from 900. So if you could be an absolute legend and hit that subscribe button or hit the like button as well, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. But yeah, thanks, friend. No worries, Ricardo. Hope you are doing well. Nani, welcome. Pedro or Smith Rowe? I would start Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe. Keep the good work. Thank you very much. Smith Rowe. And also, yeah, if anyone could hit that subscribe and like, that would be greatly appreciated. Like 11 subscribers away from 900. I would start Smith Rowe, Nani. Also, 5 minutes away from the deadline, so make sure everyone, you guys save your teams. 5 minutes away from the deadline. Who is better, Ivan Listen or Wood for Pedro from next week, or Vardy or DCL? This fella just subbed and like, thank you very much, Nani. Thank you very much. Ivan Listen or Wood for Pedro from next week? Next week. Or Vardy or DCL? I would probably look at like Vardy or DCL, Amit. One of the two, because those two have like the better fixtures, Vardy and DCL. Ivan Listen, like Bournemouth's fixtures are kind of mixed bag. They don't look as great on paper for the next couple weeks, right? They have Arsenal, Villa, and City. Like Leicester's fixtures are not too bad, and then Everton are like top of the ticker. Chris Wood, not too bad to be honest, but they don't attack enough at the moment. So yeah, I'll probably go between Vardy and like DCL. Ideally, if we knew DCL was fit, I would have recommended DCL, but we don't know that information, so that's the only problem. Because we don't know the information on if he's fit or not, yeah, can't really go there. Mm, all right. Any other questions? 3 minutes more. Lock those teams, people. Lock those teams. All right. Let me see if I can find any information for you guys at the last few minutes. Run 3 of what? What in the world? Rumors are a front 3 of Gakpo, Darwin, and Jota. Say what? Guys, I've just seen some Liverpool news and I have no idea how accurate this is going to be. Any Isak news? Apparently, he was pictured traveling with the squad. That's basically all I've seen. That's basically all I've seen. Konate starts. Isak has traveled with the squad. I have seen some crazy Liverpool news just now, and I can't really guarantee whether it's true or not. But apparently, a front 3 of Gakpo, Darwin, and Jota. So I have no idea how true that is going to be for Liverpool. I have Salah on the captaincy with 1 minute to go. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to keep it as it is. Honestly, I have no idea what to do now. If anyone has Watkins captaincy at this point, I would just captain Watkins. I don't know if I want to even change that. Oh no, deadline's passed. Too late to change it now. That was the most weirdest tweet I've seen. Alright guys, I don't know how accurate that is. But I'm following them for some reason. So I don't even know. Alright, screw it. It is what it is. We'll see what happens later. Why am I following them? Is this Boona? I don't know. Hold on. Might be wrong. Alright. That is it. It is what it is. Good luck everyone. That makes sense. Okay. Alright. Ignore the Liverpool news that I just mentioned. Alright. Ignore the Liverpool news that I just mentioned. No, please bring some magic, and Anfield need a good start after disaster. Yes, please. All right, thank you everyone. Good luck to you all. That's my team for this week for game week 10. Sorry, not game week 10, game week 5. Hope you all have a great week. I will be wildcarding for game week 6. Cannot wait to press that wildcard button. But this is the team for this week. Green arrow, please. Green arrow. That's all I care about. Let me end the poll as well. And if you've reached up to this point, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, guys. We are currently about 11 subscribers away from 900 subscribers. So if you know any friends, tell them to subscribe. If you have any alternate YouTube accounts that you haven't used to subscribe as well, use those alternate YouTube accounts to subscribe as well. But thank you, everyone. And I hope you have a great day. And I will see you all on Monday for the team selection stream. So enjoy, and I'll talk to you all later. Chris Charis says I did Minter to Franca and Cannon to DCL. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Hope it works out. Thanks, Ryan. No worries. Ezra, Amit, thank you as well. John, thank you as well. Wildcard will use later on. Fair enough. Done did changes for Isak and Murphy to Gakpo and Eze. Haaland, Cap, and no Salah. Hope on Szoboszlai, Trent, and Gakpo. Well, best of luck. All right. Thank you to everyone who joined. Shout out to you all, absolute legends, and for those who subscribed as well. I will see you all, like I said, on Monday. Peace out, everyone.